Hey, my name's Rapskilian, and I went from being a small Twitch streamer to being a small YouTube streamer. I made a jump. Let's talk about that. So, the best way to start this is back in 2022, I was sad because I was streaming on a platform that really didn't make me feel like I was going to grow on it. Before 2020, I think in 2017 and 18, I was streaming almost nearly daily, and I only got to 9 to 10 viewers per stream. I never grew. And every other content creator out there was like, you should grow on other platforms and come to Twitch. This word's always stuck with me. Like, why do I need to put the work on that place to grow here? That just doesn't make sense. And I think the majority of streamers on Twitch, particularly small streamers, have this thought. Why do I have to do work on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram to grow on Twitch? You post content on Instagram to grow on Instagram. You post content on TikTok to grow on TikTok. You post content on YouTube to grow on YouTube. But if you stream on Twitch, you're not going to grow. Doesn't make sense, right? So that stuck with me for a very long time, and it was festering in my mind. And the grind came to the point where I reduced days because I was losing time with my family, and also it just felt like I was hitting my head against a wall and nothing was changing. I myself felt very isolated. I didn't feel like I could collaborate with people because either small streamers are very protective of their community because they think if this person comes in, they're going to take my viewers. And that's a weird mentality to have. Whereas on YouTube, you're like, oh, if I collaborate with this person, our viewers are going to just watch both our videos, and it's just a mutual growth thing. And also another reason why I made the switch is because it goes back to the one thing I talked about before. If I'm going to cultivate a community on another platform, why not keep it there? If I'm going to grow on YouTube by making YouTube content, why not have it all in one house? Now, they all say, don't keep your eggs in one basket. Makes sense. If something happens to the channel, there goes everything. But once you have a community embedded here, you diversify outwards on other platforms to keep in contact just in case something happens. Twitch will always be something that I can look over and say, okay, if worst case something happens, I can go with my community over there. But there's no possibility of me growing community and going back to YouTube. So that's why I said, I'm going to grow on YouTube and see what happens. My first impressions of being on YouTube as a streamer was that one thing that really made me happy was encoding was just there. And if you don't know what encoding means, is your viewers can choose at which resolution they can watch the stream. Because let's be honest, not everybody has great internet or a really good PC to watch 1080p 60 FPS streams. Sometimes they can do only 480 or 720p. And YouTube allows that. There's no RNG in it, where as you start streaming, maybe you get it, maybe you don't. I just start my stream, I set my resolution, my quality as high as I possibly can on my side, and my viewers can choose what they can watch at, and that's just great. That alleviates so much stress, because as a content creator, you want to put your best foot forward, and if you're streaming at, let's say, 720p, 30 frames per second, maybe it doesn't give you that smooth feeling, the quality pixelates a little bit, but if you're streaming at 60 FPS, 1080p, full-blown quality because your PC can handle it, why not? But on Twitch, it's just RNG. If you're lucky, you're not lucky. If you're unlucky, then your viewers are going to just watch you at 4080p, and you're just not going to have the higher resolutions. Another good thing that I realized and learned very quickly on YouTube is YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts has been such a great thing for content creators, particularly of our size, our smaller size. Previously on Twitch, I would go live, I put out a post on Twitter, I put a message in Discord, and that is all. That is all. Even that post on Twitter, it doesn't generate a lot of views because people don't like those posts on Twitter. It's generally just a plug. It's nothing unique. It's nothing to draw in the viewers. It's just a reminder. But there's no way to bring out new viewers to your stream. So what I've been doing recently when I go live, in particular games from Minecraft, I make a short ad saying, hey, I'm live right now. Here's a funny clip. Please subscribe and come check out the stream. And the majority of the times I've done it, it's been a really good thing. I get 5-6 more viewers per stream. I get 20 subs. Sometimes if I'm lucky, sometimes I don't get so many subs. It really is a nice little addition for us content creators and streamers to get a new audience very quick and easy without spending hours in video production and hours in advertisement and promotion and like hoping the algorithm likes your video or not. Sometimes shorts don't do well, sometimes shorts do extremely well. But when they do well, you get so many views and so many subscribers from it and likes, and people generally who come from the shorts to your stream, they're nice. I've only had one bad experience, and that I'll touch on a bit later. Another really good point I found about streaming on YouTube was VODs. On Twitch, you had to highlight your VODs unless you're a Twitch partner. If you're affiliate or not even affiliated, you had to highlight your VODs or download them all the time to keep them on your PC if you want to later edit those VODs into another video. On YouTube, your VODs are saved. They're there. They don't disappear. They're there permanently. They're their own video. It was just so complicated and unnecessary. And here on YouTube, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about losing out on good content because I forgot to highlight or download the VOD. A small side note, which I didn't write down on my notes, is now YouTube has updated the platform and the UI, especially particularly how the channels are set up, that live streams, shorts, and full format videos are all separated in their own little segments, so it's much more cleaner. I like that. This might sound strange and might sound weird, but the viewer numbers over on YouTube compared to when I was streaming on Twitch, I felt are much more accurate. I do remember, I think every single small streamer knows this. You're streaming for the very first time, you're streaming for hours, you look at your stream and you see there's like 3-4 people watching, you're like, yes, people are watching me. And then you go check and it's bots. There's so many bots in your chat. And you block them and you ban them and you can't remove them from your chat. They're there permanently. It's so annoying. And on YouTube, we don't have that problem. We don't have bots in our chats. We don't have fake numbers being pushed to us. So we have a false illusion of what we actually are, achieving. And YouTube, I felt the numbers are much more realistic and much more true. And that's really, really cool. Now, I want to talk about the bad things that I've realized so far on YouTube. And there's a few things I want to cover in this video. Number one, my first Minecraft stream where I promoted via shorts, I had a huge influx of trolls. A bunch of trolls came to my channel to give us trouble. Problem is, on YouTube, we don't have a good moderation tool set. We can time out, but I think in the last few months, they've updated a few things and added a few features. I'm not really so sure because I haven't really looked at that. That's my moderator's jobs. And I sound really arrogant saying that. My one single mod. Shout out to you, Knowles. You're awesome. The moderation tools you have over on Twitch is just amazing. It's really good. You could time out, you can ban, you can remove, you could do so many things. You could check the chat history of these people from the beginning to the end. You can see everything they've written in your chat. And I think YouTube should look over to Twitch and say, okay, we need to emulate what they're doing there with their moderation tools and give it to our streamers here on YouTube Gaming because we desperately need better moderation tools. And another thing which we can talk about is the browse page for streams. So if you go onto Twitch, the front page is full of streams and like recommended streamers. And also you can go to categories, you can see different games, click on it and all that. YouTube has this thing where they hide it. You have to go to gaming and then there'll be a live section. They've moved it up a little bit more, but it's still very hidden. And also they rarely push streams to your front page. It's very hard to have that happen. That's why shorts is so vital for us on this platform to gain discoverability of our streams as we are going live. And talking about the browse page, if you go over to Minecraft's browse page, the live page, there's a lot of weird videos there where people are restreaming videos of theirs. But if you go to the thumbnails on Minecraft, and I think Subordinary Gamer covered this in one of his videos, there's a lot of weird stuff, particularly on the Minecraft one, where it's like, Minecraft female character with big boobies and making poopies on other people. It's weird. But enough complaining. The main question is, have I seen a positive change since jumping from Twitch to YouTube? Initially, when I made the jump from Twitch to YouTube, I lost viewers. I didn't have that many viewers as I did before. Maybe before I was streaming to 8 to 7 people if I was lucky. On a good day and a bad day was 4 to 5 people. When I went over to YouTube for the first few streams, I was 2 to 3 people that came to watch. Because there's a few reasons behind this. A, there was no way to communicate that to my community that I was making the jump from Twitch to YouTube, because I had many people that just watched me every now and then, but they weren't on my Discord, they weren't on my other social medias, they were just watching me on Twitch. There was no way for me to notify those people other than just screaming and then telling them, hey, I'm changing. And also, some viewers, when they look over to YouTube, they think, YouTube videos, not streaming. Twitch, that's a place for streaming. And to convince those people to try YouTube as a streaming platform is sometimes hard, because people have a preconceived conception it's going to be a bad experience. Because, let's be honest, as a viewer, there is no difference. You still have subscriptions if you want to support your streamer. There's still opportunities to donate to your streamers. You have a better viewing quality. If I'm going to be really honest, yes, emotes. Emotes is something that does lack on YouTube, but I'm not a partner yet, so I really can't talk about that point yet. This is really a video for small streamers. If you want to see a video for partner streamers and partner YouTubers, then go to watch someone like Harris Heller for his jump. For me, this is for small streamers and helping them decide if it's the right decision or not. And I think as a small streamer, you can't argue with the people because it's not your place. You're just there for content creation and entertainment. And if that viewer themselves don't want to do the change, you can't force them. All you can do is accept and move on. Ever since I've made the jump, I have seen a slow growth of viewership on my streams and on my long form content, particularly my shorts. And I think personally, it's been a good decision so far. So do I regret the decision? Absolutely not. My growth has been strong before. And as I said this before, shorts are such a game changer for small streamers and content creators. I feel irritated. I'm calling out someone in particular, Colsey. If you don't make a short before you go live on YouTube, what are you doing? You're losing the opportunity. There's nothing to lose. Keep those shorts up. They still generate views in the end and they still gain you subscribers because people see, hey, this guy's a streamer. I want to go check him out next time he's live. There's just so many plus points about shorts and no downside. Maybe 5 years later, I'll be complaining about shorts. We shall see. And also, a personal note when it came to the changes, it reignited the passion for me for content creation and particularly streaming, because it doesn't feel like I'm dragging my feet just to gain a little bit. So the question comes, is this the right decision for you as a small Twitch streamer and you're feeling stuck and you feel like you want to change the scene? Well, I personally would say yes. If you feel like you've been stuck for a while and you don't see any growth and you don't know what to do to make yourself grow, do it. Try it. There's nothing to lose. Or what I could recommend is do a test run. Initially for me, I was going to do a 2-3 month test to see if it's the right decision for me. And in the end, I stuck through it and I just kept going. Another thing you have to keep in mind, and I think it's a big factor for many people about this jump, is earnings. If you're a Twitch affiliate, you're going to probably get a few Twitch subs from a community member subscribing to your channel. But if you jump to YouTube, you don't have that possibility unless you're a YouTube partner already. And then this video isn't really for you, is it? If you're jumping over to YouTube as a streamer, affiliated streamer on Twitch, you're not going to have any subscriptions here, or we call them memberships here. So you have to work really hard to reach that lofty goal of 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours in 1 year span. But I think that's very achievable for most content creators that are really taking this serious. With a combination of YouTube shorts, streaming, long format videos, you can achieve it. But it's just going to be a little while of you having no earnings. Of course, since I made the jump, it's been scary and kind of annoying not to earn any money from this because I'm doing a lot of work and you're not getting anything in return. But in the end, I think it's going to be a better decision. Thank you for watching this video. And if you liked it and you found it informative and it helped you in any way, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you in the comment sections below for a further discussion of the topic. If you have some counterpoints you think you want to throw in there, do it. I would love to hear your points. Thank you for watching. Love Reviews with a bit of pie. I stream every Friday and Saturday from 8:30 p.m. to midnight BST time, so British Standard Time. Come check it out there over on YouTube. I was going to say Twitch. And I'll see you there. All right. Bye.